Hey guys, it's Dave6 here, and today I will be doing a video revamping and feeding some of my snakes. Now, what I mean by revamping is I'll be going to their cages and not cleaning them, but just making things like freshening them up, like when substrate's been compacted, like, you know, just mixing it up a bit, putting all the plants and flowers how they're supposed to be, putting back all their wood, making the hides all flat again, you know, just sorting out their cages. So we're going to start off with Cara. Okay, so you've all seen Cara a million times. This is his enclosure, and all we're going to do here is we're just going to be taking out some of his plants, not all of them, however just the main ones, and we're just going to be flattening out all his substrate, stuff like that. There we go, dropping that off. Okay, hello buddy. There's a little plastic thing back here. That's actually like really dangerous. That's why it's important to do this. I think that has come out the back wall when he's been climbing on it from one of the plants, and that could have been very dangerous, so I'm happy I got that out. Okay, so next we're just going to take out him and his hide. Hello buddy, hello, hello. Okay, just going to lift up his hide here. Hello buddy. Cara is getting fed tonight, and he's on a new diet because he's getting a bit big here. Here he is. Yeah, but he's getting fed every 14 days now, opposed to every 7 days. So I'm just going to put him around my neck, and then I'll sort all this out. Okay, so as you can see, all the substrate here is very compacted. So I'm just going to push it all back in here. And I'm just going to, like I said, just like fluff it up again. Ugh. I'm very OCD when it comes to my snakes' enclosures. They all have to look just right, otherwise there's no point doing them, in my opinion. Okay, so there we go. It's all just nice and fluffed back out now. His hide can go back in here. His big plank can go and sit in the back. And I can pop his fern back in. Okay, now we'll move on to some of my other snakes. Okay guys, so next up on the list of revamps is Coco. Now, Coco is currently on paper substrate. Here she is. And there's a reason for that. She was on Rectibar. However, for some reason I saw her one day, and I noticed that she had this little, you can see it there. She had this little cut on her underside, and I didn't exactly know what it was, so I took full precautions. I switched her off Rectibark. I took all these sharpish objects out of her cage, her stick, her wooden block, and I sterilised all her cage. I rubbed some Sudocrem on her, which is actually really good for snake injuries. So I put a little bit of that on that little cut thing, and I've been watching it ever since. It does appear to be healing quite nicely now. However, that's why she is on paper. This just allows me to look for any trails of blood or anything, but I haven't seen anything. So she appears to be fine. I still don't know why she's done it or how she's done it. She could have caught it on a bulb guard. She could have caught it on the stick. I don't know. However, I was just being safe. So I'll put her back in here. She's doing fine. She is currently on a fast at the moment. She's been off for about 3 or 4 weeks. I am still offering her food though. I offer her Arya's rat, who is pounding food. Here she is though. She's lovely. Like I said, I do offer her Arya's rat before I offer it to Arya, just in case she eats. But she hasn't yet. I think she'll be off for another few weeks. She's done this before when she was off for about 5 or 6 weeks, and then she came back for about 2 months, and now she's gone off again. But yeah, that's her. And now we'll move on to Arya, who has truly smashed her cage. Okay, so this is Arya's cage, and as you can tell, she has truly wrecked it. So now I'll just be taking everything out, including Arya, and I'll just be putting everything back in all nice and tidy. Hopefully not stressing her out too much so she won't eat in a bit. I'm fairly confident she will though, so. Oh. Okay. Here's Aya, by the way. She's very nice. I love her. I just love her patternings. They're so cool. The camera makes her look a lot darker in these areas when she's more like without out of the camera. These areas look more like this, and then this looks more like this. So it just kind of darkens her. Or she's a lot brighter in real life than on the camera. It kind of seems that happens a lot though, like on YouTube, because I've seen some videos of there's a reptile shop that I go into that has a YouTube channel, and a few of their fire bees on camera look very dark, but when I went in the shop they're actually a lot brighter. So that tends to happen, but she's lovely. Okay, so I'm just going to be taking out all of her stuff, and it looks like she's got a ear right there, so I'm just going to be clearing all this. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, and now that I've taken everything out, is I'm just going to fluff up, like I did with Cara and everyone else, just fluff up all the substrate so it's all nice and flat. Just keep his thermometer over there. Then I'm just going to be placing back in these two hives where I want them. Yeah. And here, I'm going to take this plant. I think I'm going to put it at the back this time. There we go. Let's just throw that over there. There we go. That looks all good now. Now her water bowl will go back in. Yes, it is dirty, but I'm going to be doing the water bowls off camera. The same with Cara and Coco, and Misa and Peaches. Okay, so next, putting back Cactus. And now all I'm doing essentially is just designing the cage how I want it to be done. Take a little bit more, just put at the base. Okay. There we go. You can't see it. There it is. It's just in there now. And here I will just be taking her stick even, placing it like this. That looks pretty cool over at the back. And then I've just got this to go in, which I think I'll put here. And then some cover plants that I'll just put here and here. So this is her cage now that it's all designed. Okay, so the next thing we will be revamping is Misa. This is her cage here, and she absolutely trashes it because she's very active. Now it is feeding day to day, so she can probably smell the food. So I am going to use this little hook. If I can just move this out of the way. Not that a bite from her would particularly hurt, I just don't want her damaging her teeth. So there we go. I've got her out. And she is another one of my snakes that is growing absolutely fantastically. She's very pretty. Okay. So all I want to do now is I'm just going to take out most of what's in her cage. Just put it up here. And I do actually have two new things to go in. But first of all, I'm just going to clear out all the feces and stuff, which is what I need to do before anything new can go in. So I'll do that, and then I'll be straight back. Okay, so now I have taken out all the dirty stuff that was in a cage. I can just, like I've done with the other cages, just fluff it all back up. get rid of all these burrows that she leaves, giving her some fresh substrate to burrow in again. Okay, and then what I'll also do is stick this back to the side. Okay, so now we can go ahead and put all our things back in, like this. And Misa is actually escaping right now. Oh, there she is. Got all dust on her. And I also have these two little plants that I want to put in here. So if I put one here, and then I can put one here. It doesn't look like a lot, but it gives her a bit of greenery in the cage, which I always like to do. And then we can put our leaves back in, her water bowl, and then last but not least, her big stick. He goes in here, and one last leaf. And that is Misa's done. Misa's cage all finished, just nicely revamped, cleaned out a bit, and she can go ahead and explore around there. Okay, so I've saved the most awesome revamp for last. This is Rug's enclosure, which he absolutely destroys when he is climbing through it all. As you can see, he's knocked most of his plants down, not all the sticks that I've got for him. These are actually sticks just out my garden that I sterilised, which are absolutely fine. So I'll get him out and then we can begin the revamp. Okay, so this is Rug's enclosure now. I have stripped everything out of it, and he's now currently climbing on his branches just to my left. And basically what I'm going to do is I want to be completely redesigning his cage. Now, I want to create an actual place for him to sit and bask underneath his light and not just have a hide. So that's what I'm going to try and do now. And I can't record all of it because it will take me 10 minutes of just fiddling around with it, and I can only record for about 8 minutes on my actual camera. So I'm going to actually end the camera now, but I should bring it back when it's done. Okay, so this is what I've got to so far. As you can see, I'm building like a little branch here for him to bask on under his light. I've just put in one of his plants at the back and he's hiding his water dish. So I'll carry on because I've still got all this bit to do. And this is what I'm working with here. There's Rug just rummaging around all his stuff, and then I'm just kind of picking it up. But he'll just sit there and just play on his plants. But now I'll get back to his cage. Okay guys, so I finally finished his enclosure. It took me about 15 minutes. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and put him back in. Here he is. Looking awesome as usual. So we're just going to go ahead and place him back in here now. I'll try and put him in on ground level. Go on, buddy. There you go. There you go. Go home. Go home. There we go. He's going somewhere back there. Obviously, this is his water bowl, needs to be cleaned, but I'm going to do all the water bowls off camera. I'm also going to give him a little mist as well. He's absolutely stunning, like those yellows just really are so nice on him. So, hopefully he uses this little basking spot that I did for him. And this is an enclosure, it's very simple. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe. And I'll see you all next time.